Welcome to T1 Academy. In our last session, we discussed about the average concept. We have seen some of the basic questions and we have learned the concept. So today, in this session, we are going to see some of the important questions. Okay, now see here. The average of 5 consecutive numbers starting with m is n. Find the average of 6 consecutive numbers starting with m plus 2. m plus 2. Now see here, students. Average of 5 consecutive numbers. Consecutive numbers. What they are telling? Starting with m is n. That means what will be the average of 5 consecutive numbers generally? The third term, right? We have learned in our last session. The third term will be the average of 5 consecutive numbers. And it is what? n. It is what? n. Okay. Now, according to this, now what will be my second term? What will be my second term? Will become n minus 1. And what will be my first term? It will become n minus 2. Am I correct? Am I correct? And what will be my next term? What will be my fourth term? It will become n plus 1. And what will be my fifth term? It will become n plus 2. n plus 2. Now, from this understanding, we will try to write the relation between m and n. We will try to write the relation between m and n. And very clearly they are telling that the first term is what? M. That means, therefore, the same first term according to the question is what? M. Therefore, what I can say, m is equal to n minus 2. m is equal to n minus 2. Okay, this is the relation. Next, find the average of 6 consecutive numbers starting with m plus 2. Starting with m plus 2. Now, see here, students. From this one, what is the value I can take here? Please tell me what is the value I can take here. N is equal to m plus 2. N is equal to m plus 2. N is equal to m plus 2. Now they are asking us the average for the 6 consecutive numbers starting with m plus 2. Starting with m plus 2. M plus 2 means nothing but n. M plus 2 is nothing but n. So the first number is n. What happens to next number? N plus 1. Next number is n plus 2. Next number is n plus 3, n plus 4 and n plus 5. So total how many numbers I got here? 6 numbers. Now, in these 6 numbers, they are asking us the average. In 6 numbers, average means directly you can say you need to find the average of these 2 numbers. Average of n plus 2 plus n plus 3 by 2. N plus 2 plus n plus 3 by 2. What happens to this? It will become 2n plus 5 by 2. If I want to make it equal to these options, what I can write? 2 times of n plus 2.5 by 2. So, 2 will get cancelled. What is the average I will get here? N plus 2.5. N plus 2.5 will be the new average for me here. That very simple, students. From the first sentence, try to write the relation between the m and n. After writing the relation between m and n, it is very clear that m plus 2 is nothing but n only. M plus 2 is nothing but n only. And from there, the solution is very, very simple. Understood? Understood, right? Next one. We will see the next one. Now, what is happening? The average of 9 consecutive even natural numbers. 9 consecutive even natural numbers is in which A is the largest number is B. A is the largest number is B. So, there are 9 consecutive natural number, students. So, 9 consecutive natural numbers means what you will write? 9 consecutive natural numbers. 9 consecutive natural numbers. In 9 consecutive natural numbers, what you will write here? Tell me. What will be the average? The average will be the 5th term. The average will be the 5th term. And this 5th term is given is what? Is B. 5th term is B. And the largest number, in which A is the largest number, right? That means the 9th term will become what for me here? A. 9th term becomes what here? A. So, in between them, what we will have? 6th, 7th, 8th. Okay, 6th, 7th and 8th. So, next, find the average of 17 consecutive natural numbers in which B is the largest number. Now, they are asking us the average of 7 consecutive natural numbers. The average of 17 consecutive natural numbers. 17 consecutive natural numbers in which B is the least number. B is the least number. That means my previous average is becoming new least number. And actually the options are here related with A. Options are related with A. Now please see here, students. If B is the least number, that means the first number. Now B becomes my first number. If B becomes the first number, what about 9? What about the ninth number? That means A will become which number? A becomes the fifth number here. A becomes the fifth number. A becomes the fifth number. Understood? And in 17 consecutive numbers, what will be the average? What will be the average? Ninth term will be the average, right? In 17 consecutive numbers, what will be the average for me here? Ninth term. We know that in 7. But we know that fifth term is A. What about sixth term? Sixth term becomes A plus 2. What about seventh term? It becomes what? A plus 4. Why I am taking in terms of 2, 4? Why? Because these are what? Even numbers. These are what? Even numbers. Okay. Find the average of 17 consecutive natural numbers in which? Okay. Now please see here, students. One thing is very, very important for us. Earlier they given us the even natural numbers. Even natural numbers. Now they shifted it to the natural numbers. Now they shifted it to the natural numbers. So please be careful. Please be careful. Now my first term is what? According to the second case, B is my first term. B will be my first term. So in 17 observations, what will be the average? Ninth term will be the average. So from B, if B is the first term, now B plus 1. B and A, what is the difference between B and A here? B plus 8 is A, right? B plus 8 is A. Why? Because here this will become what? B plus 2, B plus 4, B plus 6, and the next term will become what? B plus 8. Why? Because these are what? Even numbers. So B plus 8 is what? 9A. So now the same numbers, 17 consecutive natural numbers, not even natural numbers. They are asking 17 consecutive. So that means B plus, what will be the ninth term? B plus 8 will be the ninth term, right? So B plus 8 is what? Once again the same A. So that means the average for the 17 consecutive natural numbers also will be the same thing, that is A. So please be careful, students. Earlier they given us the even numbers and then they shifted it to the natural numbers. So please be careful. So here our answer becomes the same A. The reason is earlier it is even, now it is natural. Okay. Next one. Find the average of, okay, this is one of the interesting questions and important questions, students. Why? Because find the average of 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5 and so on. Okay. Now, generally, what is the formula for average? Tell me. What is the formula for average in general? Sum of observations by number of observations, right? Sum of observations by number of observations. This is the actual formula for us for the averages, right? Now, here how you will find the sum, students? Please tell me. Sum means 1 plus 1, right? So, first one is 1. Next one, what it becomes? 2 plus 2. Next it becomes what? 3 plus 3 plus 3. Next 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. For your understanding I am writing, but later we will see the shortcut formula. There will be a formula for this and so on. Like this I have, and number of observations means how many ones I have here? 1. How many 2s I have here? 2. How many 3s I have here? 3. How many 4s I have here? 4, 5 and so on. Like this is the case, right? Now please observe here, students. 1 plus 2 plus 2 is what? 4. Can I write 4? 3 plus 3 plus 3, what it becomes? 9. 4 plus 4 plus 4, what it becomes? 16. 5, like this 5 5s means it will become 25. And 6 6s means it will become what? 36. And 7 7s means it will become what? 49. By 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7, right? Please observe this, students. By observing these numbers, you should get an idea. What is that? What are these numbers? 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, 6 square, 7 square, right? And what are these numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now that means we have one formulas. We should know definitely some formulas. What are those formulas? Sum of first n natural numbers. Sum to n natural numbers. What is the formula? N into n plus 1 by 2. N into n plus 1 by 2. Sum of squares of n natural numbers. What is the formula we have? N into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. These are the basic formulas which we should know, right? We know these two formulas. Now see here, what is the first numerator? Those are the squares of numbers. Okay, these numbers we will put aside. We will try to write a formula for this. So what it becomes? N into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6 by, when it comes to sum of n natural numbers, what it is? N into n plus 1 by 2. N into n plus 1 by 2. Now please see here, n will get cancelled, n plus 1 will get cancelled, 2 1s, 2 3s. So what is the answer you will have here? 2n plus 1 by 3. 2n plus 1 by 3. See students, why I have derived this formula means, here it is 7. Okay, it is somehow more or less difficulty on if you try to solve it. But if it is related to some 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9 and so on, in that cases. Here n is how much? 7. N is how much here? 7. So what will be our answer for this one? 2 times of 2 into 7 plus 1 by 3. So what it becomes students? 2 7s are 14. 14 plus 1 it becomes 15. 15 by 3. So the average of these numbers is how much? 5. The average of these numbers is 5. Understood? The average of these numbers is 5. So in this manner, this formula is very, very important. Not a formula, but purely from the observation. For example, if you have this series, if the series is continued up to 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11s, then how you will derive that one? What will be the average of those numbers? 2 into 11 plus 1 by 2. 2 into 11 plus 1 by 2. So 2 2 will get cancelled and sorry, I cannot cancel here like this, right? So what it becomes? 23 by 2. So it becomes 11.5. So the average will become what? 11.5 for those observations. Okay, understood? In this manner, you need to solve the problem, students. Okay. By 3, not 2, by 3. So if it is by 3, what happens here? 1 second. If you take it for 11 values, so what happens to this one? 2 into 11 plus 1 by 3. 23 by 3. 23 by 3, it will become 7.66666, something like this. So the average of those numbers will become 7.6. So this formula, this observation is the only observation, students. Whenever you see this type of problems, immediately you should get the idea of this one. If you don't remember the formula is also fine. At least try to write these two in the examination hall and quickly you will get the formula and you will solve the answer. Okay? Understood? Right? Next one. The average age of the family of 6 members was 45 years. Okay. 6 members average age is 45. Over the next 12 months, one person aged 55 years died and a child was born in the family. Now see here, this type of question is called an addition and a deletion, students. An addition and a deletion to the group. Now generally, if we solve it in the general manner, what will happen here? Average of 6 members is what? Average of 6 is 45. Then what will be the total? 6 into 45. Am I correct? So what it becomes to 270. 270 is the total. From this 270, what is happening? In the next 12 months, a 55 years aged person was died and a child was born. When the child was born, his age will be what? 0. And a person whose age is 55 is dead, right? So what is the new total? New total will become what for me here? 270 minus 55 aged person is died and newborn child means plus 0. We should take it as 0. So new total will become how much in this case? New total is here 215. But what happens to the total strength of the family? It remains same, right? Constant, right? Will there be any change in that one? There is no change in that. What it is? 6 only. What it is? 6 only. So what happens to this one? New average will become what? 215 by 6. 215 by 6. What you will get here? 3. 18s are 35 means 5s are 35, 5 by 6. Whatever it may be. You will get like this. 35.8333 something you will get here. That is 35, 5 by 6. 35, 5 by 6. That is the new average of the average age of the family. Now please see here, students. If I want to solve the same question with our general standard procedure, what is the average? 45. In this, a 55 years aged person is dead. So minus 45. Okay. Sorry, minus 55. And a newborn child and plus 0. by what is the total number of persons in the family? It remains unchanged. What it is? 6. So if the total quantities are unchanged, so what we can take is 45 plus minus 55 plus 0 by 6. So now what happens to these students? 45 minus 55 by 6. 45 minus 55 by 6. So what it becomes? 45 minus 55 by 6 means 9 1 by 6. 9 1 by 6. It will become what? 9 1 by 6. So 9 1 by 6 means it will become what? 35 5 by 6. If you solve this one, you will get the same value. So that means when one person is added and one person is deleted, and if the total remains the same, if the total number of persons remains same, so this is the concept. This is how we are going to solve it. Instead of following this method, my suggestion is this one. Previous average is 45, and remember one thing very clearly. If the total is unchanged, that means total in the sense number of observations is unchanged. If the number of observations are unchanged, so this is how we will solve the problem. We will take the previous average plus, and what are the changes? What are the additions and deletions which is happening here? By 6. By 6. Why? Because the total family strength still remains 6. So it is how much? 35 5 by 6. 35 5 by 6. But please follow this method, students. Okay? Right? We will see the next one. Now, please see this question. Please pause the video and try to solve it. There are 30 students in a class. Okay, good. The average age of the first 10 students is 12.5. The average age of the next 20 students is 13.1. The average age of the whole class is, already we solved the similar one, students, earlier also. What is the minimum with every student? 12.5 plus, when it comes to first group, no change, 0. When it comes to second group, they are having excess how much? 0.6. With how many students? With how many students? 20 students. 0.6 with 20 students. So 0.6 into 20 by total number of students are here how many? 30. Total number of students are how many here? 30. So 12.5 plus, it will become what? 0.6 into 20 by 30. 0 0 get cancels. 3 ones 3. 0.2s. So 12.5 plus 0.2 into 2, what it becomes? 0.4. It becomes 12.9. So the new average is here how much? 12.9. 12.9 will be the overall average age of the whole class. 12.9 years is the average age of the whole class. Next problem. Now see here. The average age of the students in the class is 15.8 years. The average age of the boys in the class is 16.4 years. And that of the girls is 15.4 years. The ratio of number of boys. See here, students, already we have finished our one concept, that is called allegations and mixtures in our previous videos. So in that we used one method, what it is called? Allegation rule. What it is? Allegation rule. What the allegation rule tells us is, if two different varieties are mixed to get a, what we can say, another output, that means mean output, then how we will write the allegation rule here? So let me take the boys. Boys average age in that class is how much? 16.4. When it comes to girls, girls average age is how much? 15.4. But due to mixture of these boys and girls, the average age is how much here? 15.8. The average age is how much here? 15.8. Now allegation rule. What is the difference here? We will have 0.4. What is the difference which we will have here? 16.4 minus 15.8. What it becomes? 0.6. 0.6. So 2 times, 3 times. So boys is to girls are in what ratio? 2:3 ratio. Boys is to girls are in what ratio? 2:3 ratio here. Boys and girls are in 2:3. See, if you solve this one with the help of allegation rule, it becomes very, very easy. Else it becomes a huge task for us to solve this type of problems. Why? Because we will think that there are X number of girls and Y number of girls in the boys and Y number of girls in the class. X boys and Y girls. And boys average is how much? 16.4. When it comes to girls, girls average is 15.4. Okay, and the total average they given, right? So that means what you will do, the sum here will become what? 16.4x, and the sum here will become 15.4y. Okay. Now the average according to this will become what? 16.4x plus 15.4y by x plus y. X plus y will become the new average. Why? Because total strength. So this is equal to what according to the question? This is equal to 15.8. This is equal to 15.8. Now when you cross multiply it, what it becomes? 16.4x plus 15.4y is equal to 15.8x plus 15.8y. Why? Because I will multiply this x plus y to that side. So now what happens if I send 15.8x to this side, it will become 0.6x. That is equal to, if I send this to that side, it will become 0.4y. So now from this x by y will become what? 0.4 by 0.6. So this will become what? 2 by 3. So boys and girls are in what ratio? 2:3. This is the standard procedure, students. But always whenever you see this type of problems, please try to solve them with the help of allegation rule. Allegation rule. Okay, understood. That is the best method to solve the problems. With the help of allegation rule, we will get the answers very quickly and easily. Okay. So here the answer is 2:3. 2:3. Now we will see the next question. The average of 18 observations is recorded as 124. Okay, good, super. Later it was found that 2 observations with values 64 and 28 were entered wrongly as 46 and 82. Okay, so 18 observations are there for us. Okay, and their average is how much? 124. Okay, good, superb. Now wrongly entered means, will the total number of observations will change or will remain same? Will remain same, similar to our earlier family members case. So it will remain same. But we need to observe what is the change here. We need to calculate the change. Please tell me what is the change for us in this case. Actually it should be 64, but it is written as 46. Whether we added more or less, whether we added, see, correct and wrong. Let us assume both, correct and wrong. Correct is 64 and wrong is 46. And correct is 28 and wrong is 82. Now tell me, in this case, I should add or subtract? I should add. How much? Plus 22. I need to add more 22. In this case, whether I should add or subtract? I should subtract. How much I should subtract here? Minus 54. Understood? Why? Because correct is 64, but I am adding just 46. What does it mean? I should add more 22, then obviously it becomes correct. Okay, good. The correct one is 28, but what it is added here? 82. So what is the difference between these two? 54. That means I should subtract this 54 from this. So now tell me what is the overall change? Overall change will become what? Plus 22 I should add and minus 54 I should subtract. Plus 22 and minus 54. What it becomes? Minus 32. So therefore correct average is equal to, what is the previous average? 124. Whether it is plus or minus here? Minus. Actually you can take commonly as a plus. Change by number of observations. Change by number. So it becomes what? 124 minus 32, and number of observations are how many here? 18 observations for us. 18 observations here are there for us. So what it becomes? 16 by 9. 16 by 9. Okay, 16 by 9. So if it is 16 by 9, what it becomes? Is it correct? 64 minus, sorry students, here I should add just 18, not 22. Just 18. 18. So when I add 18, what it becomes? 36. I should subtract minus 36. Minus 36. So here minus 36. Minus 36 by 18 observations are there. 18 ones, 18 twos. It will become what? 122. So the correct average is here how much? 122. The correct average is here how much? 122. So like this you need to change. First of all, you need to identify the change and then simply find the add or subtract that change to the previous average. And remember, divide it by 18. Why we are dividing? That change should be applied for all the observations, not for one observation. That change should be applied for all the observations. That is the reason we are dividing it with 18. Okay, don't worry, we will see some more examples. Now, Everyone pause the video and try to solve this one. Similar one. Pause the video and try to solve. The average marks scored by 60 students in a class were 32.5. The marks of the first people was altered from 88 to 78. The marks of the last people was altered from 13 to 43. The new average. See, altered from to 2 means, see here, 88 to 78. Whether it is increased or decreased? Decreased. Decreased by how much? Minus 10. Okay. Minus 10. And the last one from 13 to 43. Whether it is decreased or increased? Increased. Increased by how much? Plus 30. That means overall change is how much here? 20. Overall change is how much here? 20. Overall change is 20. So now what happens to this one? Previous average is 32.5 plus 20 by total number of students are how many here? 60. 20 by 60. So 0, 0 get cancels. 2 by 6 means it becomes 1 by 3. 1 by 3 means what, students? 0.333. So 32.5 plus 0.33, what it becomes? 32.83. 32.83 will be the new average for us in this case. 32.83 will be the new average. So option A is correct. Very simple. Observe the change and then apply it to the total number of students. That's it. From 88 to 78 means decreased by 10, minus 10. From 13 to 43 means increased by 30. So plus 30. That's it. Okay, overall change is here how much? 20. And apply the remaining things. Okay, next one. Solve this one. Pause the video and try to. In an exam, the average was found to be 50 marks. Okay, the average of that examination is 50 marks. After detecting computational errors, the marks of the 100 candidates had to be changed from 90 to 60. Okay, and the average came down to 45 marks. The total number of candidates who took the examination was. Okay, now please see here, students. Earlier, only two persons, a single changes has happened. First of all, tell me what is the overall change in this case? What is the overall change? 90 to 60. 100 students, 100 candidates marks were changed from 90 to 60. That means each person's marks was decreased by how much? Each person's mark was decreased by how much, students? Here 30. Right? And this change was there for how many candidates? 100 candidates. So overall decrease is how much here? Minus 3000. Okay. Minus 3000 is the overall decrease. Understood? Why? Because 100 candidates, each candidate's marks was decreased by how much? From 90 to 60, 30. So that means overall decrease is how much here? Minus 3000. So earlier we have solved. What is the new average means what we have done? Just now we have done two problems, right? New average means what we have done, students? Old average plus change by number of observations, right? These are the things which we have done. So what is the new average? The new average was came down to 45 marks. Okay. New average they given for us 45. And the old average is how much? 50. Okay. And what is the change here? Negative change. So that means minus 3000. And we don't know how many students are there. How many candidates took the examination? We don't know. Let us assume it as some x. Understood? Let us assume it as some x. And this exam x we need to find. That's it. So now when I send that to this side and this to that side, what it will, I mean this value to this side and 45 to that side, it becomes 3000 by x is equal to 5. 3000 by x is equal to 5. Now please see here 5 ones, 5 6 are 30 and 2 zeros. So x value will become what here? 600. That means total 600 candidates took the examination. So total 600. So simple, students. Change I have calculated and we know how to find the new average. Generally how we will find the new average? Old average plus change by the number of observations. Here the change is decremental. So that is the reason I have taken here minus 3000. Minus 3000 and we don't know how many candidates are there. Let us assume it as x and we solved the problem. Okay, very simple. You should understand the concept and based on the requirement we will shuffle the things. That's it. Okay, next one. The average temperature for Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday was 55 degrees. Okay, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. The average means what? By 3 is equal to what? 55. Okay, good, superb. The average for Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday is how much? 60. Okay. That for the Thursday being 56. Okay, they given us very clearly only the temperature of Thursday. What it is? 56. What was the temperature on Monday? Now see here, to know the temperature on Monday, if I know the sum of Tuesday and Wednesday, it is very easy for me, right? So from this what I can write, Monday plus Tuesday plus Wednesday is equal to what? 55 into 3, what it becomes? 165. Okay. If I want to know the temperature on Monday, I should know the value of Tuesday and Wednesday. From where I can get this Tuesday and Wednesday means from this concept. Now here, from this what I can write? Tuesday plus Wednesday plus Thursday is equal to what? 180. And in the question they clearly mentioned Thursday temperature is how much? 56 degrees. So that means from this Tuesday plus Wednesday will become what? 180 minus 56. 180 minus 56. What you will get here? You will get here 124. So Tuesday and Wednesday's combined temperature is how much? 124. Now I will substitute that one here. That means therefore Monday plus 124 is equal to what? 165. So Monday temperature will become what for me here? 41 degrees. So the temperature on Monday will be equal to 41 degrees. Just read the question, try to understand and do the substitutions. Nothing more than that. Okay. Next question. The average weight of A, B and C is 84, similar to our previous one. A, B and C is how much? A plus B plus C is how much? 84 kgs. Why? Because average means what? Sum of observations by number of observations is equal to 84. If D joins the group, the average weight of the group becomes 80. So that means what they are telling? A plus B plus C plus D by 4. Why? Because now the total number of observations are 4 for me here. This is equal to 80. Now please see here, from this what I can write? A plus B plus C is equal to 84 3s are 240 plus 12. What it becomes? 252. 252. And similarly, A plus B plus C plus D is equal to what it becomes? 320, right? It becomes 320. Okay, good. Now, if another man E who weighs 3 kgs more than D replaces A, then the average weight of, okay. They are asking us the average weight of B. What is the weight of A? Okay. Average weight of B plus C plus D plus E. What is the average weight of these people they given for us here? 79. This average weight is 79. So, therefore, from this B plus C plus D plus E will become how much, students? 79 4s are 316. 316. Now, they are asking us what is the weight of A. To know the weight of A here, if I know B plus A, I can find, right? Similarly here also. Now, please see from these two cases, can I say that 252 plus D is equal to 320? 252 plus D is equal to 320. Why? Because A plus B plus C is 252. And here A plus B plus C plus D is 320. So, what is the weight of D from this one? 68 kgs. Weight of D is 68 kgs. Next they given, if another man E who weighs 3 kgs more than D, that means what will be the weight of E here? 71 kgs. Weight of E is 71 kgs. Now I will substitute these two values here. What happens to that one? B plus C plus 68 plus 71 is equal to 316. So from this B plus C value will get how much for me? 316 minus 139. 316 minus 139. So what you will get here? B plus C is equal to 7. Okay. So and next what you will get here? 7 and 177 kgs. B plus C is how much? 177 kgs. B plus C is 177 kgs for me here. Okay. Right. Next, I will substitute that B plus C here. A plus 177 is equal to what? 252. A plus 177 is equal to 252. Then what about A? 252 minus 177. 177. So what is the weight of A? You will get here 23 plus 52. You will get here it as 75 kgs. So A's weight is here how much? 75 kgs. A's weight is 75 kgs. See, the only thing which we need to do, we need to read the question carefully and take each values here and there and then simply substitute and solve it. Other than this, there is no other shortcut for this question, students. There will be no concept or anything. These type of questions are given just to waste your time in the examination. So you should be quick in calculation. That's it. Nothing more than that. Why? Because there will be no hidden logics or anything here. Simple questions, but the process and the calculation part will be lengthy. Okay. Right. Next one. Right. With this, this video is finished, students. Thank you very much. We will see one more, the most important questions from this average in the next session. Thank you.